Today we are going to show you how to create simple, easy pearls with DECOgel. I have two first impression molds. One is beads and one is a rope. And we're going to see how they work with the DECOgel. To create these beads, all you need are some molds and two syringes and the DECOgel, and of course a microwave to melt it in. So first I'm going to go ahead and melt the DECOgel. Okay, I first melted the green DECOgel. You can see how pretty it is. You can see the sparkle that's in there, and you can see about how liquid it is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just use the syringe and just squeeze up some into the syringe. And I'm going to go ahead and squirt this right in. The nice thing about the DECOgel containers is they are microwavable safe. You can put the DECOgel in another container if you like to microwave it as well. Alright, I'm going to just get some more of that. Now I'm going to just go ahead and just kind of bring it up to the top in some areas, because you saw how it would kind of fill an area and then it would kind of empty out as it floated into the next pearl. Well, I've never used these rope molds before, so this is going to be a learning experience. I'm going to go ahead and put the green in there. It's important when you're done with these that you rinse them right away, otherwise the DECOgel likes to form and harden in there. If it does, just microwave it for about 5 seconds, it'll melt right out. Here's the blue DECOgel we melted. You see the consistency. It doesn't need to microwave for long. I usually do about 30 seconds at first. If you're trying to melt the whole container, you need to do more. But you don't need to get it real hot, just liquefied. Alright, we're going to squeeze up that blue, and we're going to go ahead and load it right on in. It's hard to see the blue on the blue. Okay, again, I'm going to kind of just go over and add a little bit more. I went over it a little bit, and I'll show you how to clean that up. I'm actually going to leave it right on there, and once it sets, I'm going to just pull it right off. Okay, now onto the rope mold. DECOgel goes pretty far. You can do a lot of things with this little container. Ooh, nice amount. Now the DECOgel can be reheated in this container over and over and over again. So whatever you don't use, let's say you pull this out and you don't like it, you can put it right back in the container and reuse it so there's no waste. Now you can either let it sit at room temperature for about a half hour or throw it into the freezer for about 10 minutes and it will set up. Okay, so we took it out of the freezer and here it is. You can see that it's solid now. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how these release. You know that the DECOgel is ready to release when you just kind of pull it like that. You see how it just releases on its own? I am very impatient and I tend to take shortcuts, but it's important that you go ahead and go all the way through and have it released, especially on areas that you have thinner joints. Different pearl molds will respond differently. This particular mold is from First Impressions, and we just find that it works really well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and release them. Now another way you can release this is taking the backing from an icing sheet or a board and you turn it upside down and you can just pull it this way. That's good when you're working with beads that have a thinner connection between each bead. Then you're not pulling on it. Isn't that pretty? Alright, now we're going to try this mold that I have not worked with yet before. Now, whenever you have DECOgel, I forgot to show you one here. Actually, it came off with it. Let me show you. See that little piece? That was the over pour, and you can just kind of pull it off. That's it. It's better to deal with it once it's set than afterwards. Alright, so again, I'm going to work on releasing it. This is releasing really easily. Now you can pour more than one color into a mold, and you can get different effects that way. You can also use any of the edible luster dusts on these to highlight different attributes. Come on. This one's going to come off real easy. Okay. And ready? It's a little bit tight in there as I pull, so I'm just kind of taking my time with it, not pulling too hard, allowing the weight kind of to release it. Again, here's a little place, I'm just going to pull it off. It's almost like licorice. We should have done this in red or black. Okay, and now I'm going to just peel this one out. There it is. That's really pretty. Can you see the detail on that? So, using DECOgel is very easy to use. You just microwave it, you pour it in the mold, you let it set, and release it.